Sir Nukesalot is probably the best Yuumi player I have ever seen. So if you want to learn how to up your Yuumi game, make sure you watch this video and learn how. Already here you can see he's looking for Q poke on Yuumi. He's not afraid of using his mana to do some damage to the enemy. He hit the Lulu in the bush there. And look here, she walks up to trade onto Jhin. He pops out, gives her an auto, and he's chasing. He has a shield on him. Auto, Q, auto, and Lulu is half health just like that. Jhin, fourth shot onto Kai'Sa, exhausts her straight away. They're looking for the all-in here. You can see he's sticking outside of Jhin. He has no cooldowns available to him. He's just hitting them with autos. He's actually trying to do something. He's not playing scaredy cat Yuumi. You can see Lulu greeting for the ward. He picks up on this straight away and he's already hitting her. Backs off because the enemy hit level 2 first. And you can see pops out there, a little bit unfortunate, didn't block the Kai'Sa W, but he's not afraid to go in and trade his health bar. He can just heal up damage anyway. And this is exactly what Sir Nukesalot is trying to exploit in this lane. He's trading heavy, he's trading aggressive because he knows if they do damage to him, he can just heal it up. If they do damage to the enemy, well, they've got a shield, but they can't just magically regain their health bar like Yuumi. And you can see he's always looking for that shield proc, hitting Kai'Sa when she's in her auto attack animation, so he can't even take damage back from her, and pops that onto Jhin, and there's just so much safety in this pick. They've got a huge health lead in this lane, so he's not afraid at all of trading against 2 targets. You can see they're playing quite passively in the lane so far, and this is simply just because they're playing weak side. Their jungler's pathed towards top side. If they try to go aggressive, enemy jungle's gonna show up and they're gonna get screwed. But you can see the second they've seen Zed show topside, they're going all in. You can see this. Zed showed up on the map and they're just walking straight in towards the enemy team. There comes the Yuumi Q onto the Lulu. Pops out, trying to get into range. Do some autos. Nope, can't. So Yuumi is now pushing the wave. They want to get back to base. They've taken really good trades. They want to crash the wave and they want to get to base. They want to put some damage onto the tower. They want some plates. Get this wave, push this in, help the Jhin, and get to base. So you can see this player is playing very active on a champion that everyone thinks is just completely passive. And you can see looking for that roam opportunity. Jin's not in lane, he's not in danger. He identifies enemy is pushing up very far in the mid lane. Kane's on the way, gonna go look for a roam. Calls it off, nothing to happen there. Runs it down to bottom lane to back up the Jhin. They see Kai'Sa alone and they're going straight in towards her. Zoning her off that wave. You're not allowed to touch this wave right now. Even trading 1-for-1 on health bar, Kai'Sa versus Yuumi is advantageous here. And you can see he really helps the Jhin with pushing the wave. Auto attacks off cooldown every single time. He's not just sitting AFK in his Jhin, he's being proactive in his games. He's trying to make things happen. They might even look for a dive here. They've got a huge wave in. You can see Sylas has got mid-prow. He's moving down. This could be a dive here. Trying to do the most that they can onto this tower, onto the enemy health bars. Here comes Sylas. Lose the target. They're going to go for her first. Jhin whiffs the W there. And they're playing this dive very poorly, but you get the idea here of what being proactive can be for your games. It's very, very impactful if you can try and make things happen. Even if you're on Yuumi, that doesn't mean you can't make things happen. You can see here, roaming with the Kane. There's no danger to Jhin on the map right now. He's farming. I don't think he farmed the Krubs. He's just on the way back to lane. There's no danger to him. So he's identified his Kane is someone he can go back up. He's playing with the jungler. See, they find a fight here. Bit of a bad fight here. They've got a numbers disadvantage. But they do trade evenly here. Sa's gonna walk out of that one. The idea was good there, but the Kane did go a bit way too far. He could have just continued farming his own jungle. Bit of a forced situation there. Kai'Sa's alone in lane again. What's going to happen? They're just going to run straight at her. Hits the root, pops out, gets that shield real quick. Waiting for a cooldown to get back into Jhin. Almost level 6. If they hit 6 before the enemy, they can just go look for the all-in. As long as they've got enough room to play with here. See wave coming in. Yuumi's very close to 6. I think it's on this minion. And Kai'Sa's very, very low. Lulu doesn't have 6, so this could definitely be a Yuumi ult, Jhin ult play right here. Lulu steps up way too far, gets caught out by the Yuumi ult. He recognized that straight away, hits the button, no hesitation. Here comes the Jhin ulti. Will he pick anyone up? 4th shot. Picks up the Lulu, there you go. And Kai'Sa's being zoned again off the wave. She's not allowed to walk up here. She's way too low. They just walk at her and just give her 2 auto attacks and she's gone. As you can see, very proactive Yuumi player here. And again, looking to do something on the map. Jhin is walking back to base. There's no point walking back with him. Look for a gank with the Kayn. Turn a 2v2 into a 3v2. And just like that, saves the Kayn there, like 1 HP. And there's going to be a dive here. Sylas does hit his ulti. His E, sorry. Yeah, I guess they won't find the Z here. He does just dash away. TP coming in. And even more impact. Forcing TPs. Forcing people to base. No reason to be with the Jhin right now. Waves in. Nothing to play for there. Sylas back to lane, so Yuumi returns to Jhin. He's 3-0-0. This guy is very strong. This guy is a carry. Want to play with him. Poking the Kai'Sa. Big damage from the Yuumi Q. Here comes a Gragas roam. Number 1 priority here is going to be to just survive. This is a 2 versus 3 situation. Ultis defensively. Jin's doing his best to get out. Holding exhaust for Kai'Sa. You can see here, he knows already what's going to happen. How are they going to try approach this? Jhin with the ulti here. Don't think he's going to be getting any kills. Does help out with a little bit with the wave clear. Get this in. Enemy team. Once again, they're having impact. Enemy team's 3 people bot lane. Gragas is missing. This allows Sylas to go TP to top. You can see on the map and they're looking for a fight. And with Yuumi's shield and heals, Jin's already back to full health. As you can see, very proactive. Jhin does get popped there. Picked up by the Gragas barrel. So he does pop out there straight away. Recognizes. Jin's dead. Nothing to do right now. Goes on to the Sylas. Looking for Kayn. Looking for a fight. 3v2 once again. Trying to make a numbers advantage on the map. While Jhin is safe. There's no danger to him. Sitting on the Kayn, he's starting to realize, wait, this Kayn's really strong. Yuumi Kayn's really OP. Shadow Assassin with a Yuumi. That is a scary combo. You can see all the move speed buffs and just runs around the map like a monster. You can see Kai'Sa's there, pushing up fire against the Jhin. They find the Lulu here. Trying to put down wards without any backup. Classic enchanter support mistake right there. And Kai'Sa's got no backup, they can just dive that. I think they're going to look for the dragon here though. Defensive ulti coming out, making sure the Kayn's alive. Trying the best to get out. Pops out, gets the shield, pops back in. You can see really favoring the Kayn here as the carry for the game. And that's probably going to be because the enemy is very hard for Jhin to deal with. He's an immobile champion and the enemy has a Zed, a Kai'Sa that can dash in, a Fiora who can jump on him. It's going to be very difficult for him to be able to escape and run away from those kind of champions. It's going to be very hard to put down damage as the Jhin. You can see Sir Nuxalot using his knowledge here of team comps. Really good ult here. Multiple targets, you can see just sticking onto that Kayn. Doesn't care about if Aatrox is low. Kayn's my carry, I'm on Kayn. And this combo is just absolutely disgusting. Kayn just runs around the map on permanent 600 move speed with the Yuumi. Bit greedy. Pretty bad throw from them, giving up a 550 gold bounty. You can see it's kind of sit on Kayn simulator now. Once you've done your job in lane, you've put down your poke, you've out-sustained the enemy, you've dove them a few times, you've got priority for your jungler for Crab, then you figure out who's going to carry this game for me. And then you just go find them and just go sit on them. It's kind of the Yuumi playstyle. Everyone's looking for a fight here for the dragon. Aatrox kind of runs it a little bit. And they're just going to have to back off here. Can't really contest that with disadvantageous numbers. Looks like a pretty close game. Everyone's going in here. TP flank coming in from Aatrox as well. Big Lulu ulti there. Knocks up 2, but there's no one to follow up really. Aatrox, maybe he can do something, but I doubt it. There's 4 people versus 2. So Yuumi's team getting quite greedy here. Will he survive? Get to the Jhin on time. There you go. But yeah, life of a Yuumi. You can do really well in lane. You can figure out who your carry is, but your carry can always run it down. Second dragon here. A whole 24 minutes into the game. Really nice Yuumi ulti here. You always want to look for those choke point multi-man ultis. Hitting a Yuumi ult onto 3 people can be very devastating for the enemy team. Zed cut out here completely. It's gonna be a massacre. Kai'Sa coming in. No need to be really afraid of her. Kayn whiffs his W. She flashes away. I think they'll catch her anyway. Nah, she does get out of there. We can see he's really aware of who's the carry on the team. He's made up his mind. If Kayn's alive, I'm on Kayn. Easy to catch, nice. You can see, just running around on the Kayn. Finding these picks. Enemy team doesn't like to group up. This is the value of the Yuumi. Once you've got those 1-2 items with your full Magi stacks, your heals are very strong. Some people like to play the AP Yuumi, where a Q does half the health bar of an ADC. Kind of just whatever playstyle you prefer playing. Also kind of depends on team comps though. Some games you just need the heal. You don't really need the damage either. But you can see, this is why Yuumi does get her passive rep. Because once laning phase is out, you kind of are pretty passive. You can't make things happen on your own, but that's where you're gonna have to learn to have impact in your lane in the early game. Another way you can actually have impact on Yuumi is by spam pinging everyone. Like, you can always have an eye on the map when you're just sitting on someone as Yuumi. While someone moves you around the map, you can just be that watchful eye, let everyone know, get the hell out, you're getting ganked, danger pings, or like you can let people know, let's engage here, I want to go with my ulti. Like, you can really become a shot caller here. As the Yuumi, big team fight coming out here around the Baron. Ulti coming out, doesn't really get onto anyone, everyone's just getting one shot here. Welcome to season 11, guys. Doing the best to keep everyone alive, jumps back onto the Kayn. This guy's just gonna go max speed into the enemy. Nope, it's on cooldown. Here it comes. There you go. That's just going to be Fiora. Popped right there. I think that's going to be the game end, yeah. Enemy surrenders. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video and learned something. It's just kind of a quick commentary just to get one out there. Kind of busy these days.